everyone, it's Michelle Caruana from Play Cafe Academy and Profitable Play. And I'm really excited about today's video because we're going to be talking about a topic that has made a ton of headlines recently, and rightfully so, because this new technology is absolutely game changing. Whether you are planning your indoor playground or play cafe business, or whether you're already operating and are looking to save money, streamline your operation, save time, all that good stuff. So you've probably heard about this topic already, whether it's been on TikTok or Instagram or in the news, but today we're going to talk about how it applies specifically to indoor playground and play-based businesses. And this is going to be a quick video because I actually just did a free 1 hour Zoom training on this topic. And you actually get to look over my virtual shoulder while I go through everything that we're going to be talking about today, step by step, because something that I've heard from a lot of my Playmaker Society members is, yeah, I've heard about ChatGPT and AI, but, it seems like a lot of work. It seems like more work to learn a new tool or learn a new technology than it would actually save me in the end. So they're just kind of avoiding it. Or maybe they're a little bit overwhelmed because everybody seems to be talking about it. So I created this free 1 hour training to kind of bust through all of those misconceptions because it really is so much easier than you can imagine. So I'm going to give you a little preview in today's video, but in the video description, and I'm also going to put the link in the comments, you can access the replay of that free 1 hour training. And I am so excited about this technology that I'm not even making it gated content. So it's free and you don't even have to enter your email. You literally just have to click the link. The video is available on my website. You can watch it right there. And along with that video training, I have a downloadable worksheet with a ton of example prompts and more information and next steps and all that good stuff. And that's how excited I am about this new technology because I love growing my email list, but I really thought this information was just too good and too actionable to put it behind any sort of opt-in wall or anything like that. So again, after you're done watching this video, click that link in the video description, access the free training, because it's really going to open your mind to all of the different applications. Because something that I've heard from a lot of people in my membership or on social media is that, okay, they get that it can create social media posts. Awesome. They get that AI or artificial intelligence and ChatGPT specifically can create blogs for them and stuff like that. But it really goes so far beyond that. And I know I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I don't even think I told you officially the topic. I kind of alluded to it, but today we're talking about artificial intelligence and specifically ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is just one of many artificial intelligence tools that are out there. I've pretty much tried them all. I'm still experimenting, but as of this recording, so today is March 29th, 2023, I found that ChatGPT is the most accessible because it's currently free right now. I decided to pay for the Plus version, which is $20 a month, because I use it so frequently and it goes a lot faster, but you could absolutely get the exact same results that we're going to talk about today utilizing the free version. So it's the most accessible, it's the easiest to use in my opinion, and it's also the most relevant to the applications that I think are most important for our industry. So we're going to get into that. So I can't go through everything in this video because it all is explained step by step by step in that 1 hour training that I mentioned. But again, it really goes so far beyond just creating social media prompts or blog posts and all that good stuff. And one thing that I noticed that a lot of people don't realize is that AI and specifically ChatGPT is smart enough to build on prompt after prompt. And by the way, a prompt is just what you input into the tool and then a generated response is what comes out of it. So what a lot of people don't realize is that say you type in, give me 100, or let's start simple. What if you say, you type in, give me 10 blog ideas for an indoor playground business that promote birthday parties or something like that. You can actually go in and as a follow-up prompt, you can say, okay, now create a 500-word blog for each of these 10 blog ideas. Now, there are some limitations of AI. One of those being you never want to take content and copy and paste it directly from ChatGPT or any AI tool and put it directly into your universe and on your website or on your social media profiles. What I've been telling my students is that AI and ChatGPT can get you about 80% of the way there. You absolutely want to spend some time interjecting stories and anecdotes and adding personality to all of the content that you generate. And you want to make sure you proofread it so that it's in your correct tone of voice. And you want to make sure that it's accurate for all of the different aspects of your business. But what a lot of people don't realize is, again, you can ask follow-up questions. So again, last time where we left off was I mentioned that you can say, okay, you gave me 10 ideas for blogs about birthday parties. Now write 10 500-word blog articles, one for each prompt. After that, if you don't really like the tone or how those blogs are looking, you can say, rewrite these blogs in a more casual tone or in a more fun tone or something like that. And it will. And what I love about this is, as a follow-up to that, you can say, okay, write me a social media post promoting each of the 10 blogs. Next, write me an email promoting each of the blogs. And then as another follow-up, you can say, write me a search engine optimized title for each of these blogs. Next, provide a search engine optimized metadata for each of these blogs. You can say, build me an email list builder, create a checklist for a parent planning a birthday party, and it will generate this content for you that, again, of course, you want to add to and all that stuff. But you can literally create an entire sales funnel at least 80% of the way there using artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. And I have been so amazed at the accuracy and how non-robotic these computer generated content responses are becoming. It's actually kind of scary, but it's saving me so much time and mental energy. And again, I really think that most of the people that I've spoken to, and a lot of people that attended the training that considered themselves power users of artificial intelligence, they were absolutely blown away by all of these different applications. What a lot of people don't realize as well is that in addition to marketing content, ChatGPT can generate a ton of operations content as well. So you can open ChatGPT and say, create a detailed standard operating procedure for cleaning XYZ espresso machine. So you can actually put in the exact model that you have in your facility, and it will generate a very accurate standard operating procedure. And if it's not quite detailed enough, you can say, hey, make this more detailed, and it will. You can have it create an opening checklist, a closing checklist. It can generate all sorts of manuals and guides and step-by-step instructions, all cater to the systems, the softwares, the pieces of equipment that you have in your business. So recently, I actually created over 200 standard operating procedures in a Canva template for all of my Playmaker Society members. So basically what I did is I went into ChatGPT. I literally had it create over 100 different standard operating procedures, from the cafe side of the business to the playground side to cleaning and maintenance to marketing procedures. And what I did was I tweaked them, of course, because again, we never take anything directly from an AI tool. I tweaked them and then I made them into, again, an editable Canva template so that they can add their own branding, their own colors, they can customize it as they need to. But I would have never been able to do that. I think I did it in literally a day. And I would have never been able to do that had it not been for this new piece of technology. I can't even tell you how many hours and hours and hours, it must have been thousands of hours, that I spent documenting procedures, creating employee manuals and user guides and things like that. I would have killed for this when I owned my indoor playground. It is so nice to be able to cut back on 80% of your workload when it comes to this sort of thing. And you can also save a lot of money when it comes to all of your legal resources. So for example, you can say, hey, generate a contract that, for working with an influencer, and I want her to create one blog article for $250. And these are, a couple stipulations or something like that. And it will actually create a very accurate contract that you can use to protect yourself, protect your investment, and make sure everything is above board. Now, similar to the content applications of artificial intelligence, you never want to use any of the legal resources that AI provides as is. You want to make sure that you're consulting your local attorney so that they can ensure that everything in the contract is accurate in terms of where you're located. They might want to add some clauses and things like that. But again, if you've ever hired a lawyer, you know how expensive they can be. So if you can save up to 80% on all of your legal costs because you're providing your lawyer with 80% of the way there, a template that cuts down on 80% of the time that they're going to need to spend on whatever task you're having them accomplish, it is that alone is just absolutely game changing to your business. It can create waivers, it can create space rentals. I have absolutely been blown away by the number of applications that I've been able to find for this. And again, I provide so many more in the training. You absolutely have to take it. I actually had a bunch of people jump in Playmaker Society and tell me just how amazing they thought the training was and how it's going to be a game changer for your business. So again, I'm trying to just give you a little preview in this video. And then the main event is going to be the 1 hour training. So we talked about marketing, we talked a little bit about operations. You can also use it for customer service. So very similar to how you can create standard operating procedures and guides for your employees, you can do the same thing for your customers. So you can ask ChatGPT to generate frequently asked questions. You can have it respond to emails because as an indoor playground owner, you probably already know how difficult it can be to find the words to reply to somebody, especially if the situation is emotionally charged or if somebody has a complaint about your business or anything like that. So ChatGPT can really take that barrier away from or out of that process, which I absolutely love. And again, you can say, hey, write a professionally written email. So in a professional tone. And you can say, you know what, actually write this in a more casual tone, and it will do that for you. You can also use it to generate emails that you find daunting to write. So for example, you can say, write me an email that proposes a partnership between my business and this local dentist office, and ask them if they want to sponsor one of our exhibits or something like that. Those types of emails can feel so overwhelming to write from scratch. So again, if ChatGPT can get you 80% of the way there, you're going to be able to accomplish so much more. You're going to be able to pull so many things that you've been meaning to be doing off the back burner and actually put these things to work in your business. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this tool, and I'm like literally stumbling over my words because I'm so excited, I just did that free training yesterday, is because so many people that follow my podcast or my YouTube channel say, you know, I love that you give 3 episodes a week, but I just can't implement all of the things, right? I have a limited team. I'm just one person. I have a limited amount of time. I have little kids running around. And this made me so excited because it makes it so much easier to implement every single strategy that myself and other mentors and business coaches give. So there really aren't excuses anymore. And ChatGPT also makes these types of tasks so much easier to delegate to a team member, not only because you can now create standard operating procedures more easily, but you can feel more comfortable handing off a lot of these tasks. And again, I go through that in more detail in the training. But one other thing I wanted to mention is that if you find email marketing daunting, you can also have it write emails to your list for you. If you find creating sales page copy or event descriptions or anything like that very daunting, again, you can just enter any prompt into ChatGPT and it will give you an amazing response that again will get you most of the way there. So for example, you can say, hey, write me an event description for an Easter event on March 12th or March 28th at 12 p.m. And you can provide some additional clarification information like if the Easter bunny is going to be there, if you're doing a craft, anything like that, you can put it right into the tool and it will give you a pretty good response. If you need some craft ideas for your Easter event, you can type in something like, give me 10 craft ideas for toddlers that include paper towel rolls or something that you have on hand or anything like that. And it will give you a bunch of ideas. And then you can say, hey, write out detailed instructions for each of these crafts. Because if you've ever done an event like this where you're expecting customers to do these crafts at their own pace, you know, throughout the event, you need to leave a set of instructions for them or they're not going to understand what to do. And you're going to have a staff member posted at that craft the entire time. So again, the ways that you can save time, money, and honestly, just sanity with this tool is pretty incredible. And if you're in the research phase of your indoor playground, you can also use this tool for that as well. So if you have my business plan template, which is $27, it's like 34 pages, it's professionally written, it's gotten millions and millions and millions of dollars in funding for other indoor playground owners. So if you have that template, you'll know that there's a section on competitive analysis and market analysis. You can absolutely utilize ChatGPT to help you fill in these sections and take 80% of the work away from you as well. So, for example, you can open a page like the Buffalo Zoo, for example, which I'm going to do right now. You could actually highlight all of the reviews. This place has over 6,000 reviews. So I'm not going to highlight all of them. And this isn't a perfect science because I'm not hitting the more button and I'm not expanding the text, but I can literally copy all of these reviews and I can say, what do people love most about the Buffalo Zoo? What do people complain most about with the Buffalo Zoo? How can the Buffalo Zoo improve in terms of customer service or something like that? And ChatGPT can give you all of those answers and it can summarize a huge amount of text in literally seconds. You can have it generate a marketing analysis for you or a marketing strategy. You can have it generate a competitive analysis of that zoo specifically based on the reviews. So you probably won't want to do that with the zoo, but you might want to do it with another local play place. So I'm so excited about this tool, and that's why I couldn't wait to get this free training out into the world. It is so much more robust than I originally thought when I first started using it. I've taken a ton of courses and trainings on it, and I'm just really excited to share my best tips with you. So again, all you have to do to access this free training is click the link in the video description. You don't need to pay, you don't need to enter your email address or anything like that. It's just a video on my website, and the reason that I did that is because it's an hour long and then there's a 15-minute Q&A session, and it was just too long for YouTube. So I wanted to put it on my website, and I wanted to give you the link to the download with all of the example prompts and all that good stuff. All right, so I hope you found this video helpful, and please let me know if you accessed the training and if you found that helpful as well, because it helps me know what you guys want to see and how I can help you plan, launch, and grow your businesses on this channel. All right, have a great day, guys. I'm so excited to see how you grow your business through leveraging artificial intelligence and ChatGPT specifically. All right, bye, guys. Have a great day.